just basic human rights. But these social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. And since then, the rift between augmented and naturals has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentence that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us. Not augmented, I am pretty The level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them
The worst I like is blue chip. They always seem to come out smelling.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
The incident should have put them out. I mean, their whole neuropathy marker makes them disappear.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nomad, my friend. You're a good man. A good craftsman. But what did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.
step backwards. A devastating blow against reason.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be. The Red Light District. At a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Diwali now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
1,000 other unique and patented features. Eric, up the distraction. Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis.
I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. Now that Sarah Industries has gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by
As work begins in San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Los Angeles facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however,
it's become a monopoly that's in control of the on the planet. I want to
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
exactly what I said. Murder! Murder that we are still paying for, both emotionally and practically today. Now the tech loonies are
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the juggernaut collective and elusive vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours, preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed
Smelling like a rose. Sneak it out.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Old chairs? Seems extreme, doesn't it? I don't want to miss out on opportune messages because... bed of breakfast and right off the whole thing.
Initiated. Access denied.
Can't dispute taste.
Rather keep all my cards.
So I hit him with my car.
Come to the Red Queen, loosest slots in town, and I'm not talking about...
This place was okay. A little ahoy.
Welcome to the Irish Stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish Stool. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Looking for a man named Nomad Stanek. Heard he might be in here.
Yeah, you're not the first. Couple of Interpol agents asked me about him too. What did he do? Is he in trouble or something?
I can't go into details about an ongoing investigation. Where did you say they were?
Downstairs. Don't mess up the place, okay? By the way, you want anything?
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
Hey, I'm a citizen! I have rights! You cannot detain me without charging me! This I know!
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No! I would never... I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child, gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help! She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladze.
What? Why would he? I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known and respected. Radic liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. Deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison. Ex-military, EOD.
Yeah.
She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
We've seen it all.
have.
Be nice to find another bottle. Something to keep us warm.
Should we move to the red light? See what
Who else will take care of it?
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Havani Street yet?
I've been busy.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
Is this some kind of AUG protest? Seen it all before, haven't you?
I'm good for now.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News. The globe.
Now what?
I'd like some of these animals. Did they reach the owner?
Does anyone know anything about the owner?
Think he could have been inside the shop?
No, the fire department says the place was empty. Fucking orcs won't be happy to let city burns down.
program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, just hacked Miller's computer. There's some heavy stuff going on in his personal life, but nothing incriminating.
Keep looking. We may not get another chance at this.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged.
Located in Prague,
Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed.
Data archiving.
Intruder protocols engaged. Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged.
Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time.
You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises. You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
Deadly infectious diseases. Centers of significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antiviral.
Next thing you know, they'll have me handing out fucking parking tickets.
Rockasecca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. The R&D campus tell me, however, that this
A long way, though.
Third shift in 2 days.
experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized.
Worse than the beggars.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Rockasecca Beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She? You got a name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy, just a footnote on an insurance claim calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
You saying I fucked up?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things, and somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you...
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
That's... Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
To picie!
I should have stayed in bed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Someone's hacking into the server and reaching It wasn't enough. You even have to go through too much interference.
I don't have a good feeling about the temperature inside Garland right now.
How long is Director Miller going to be in Gollum City?
He told me as long as it takes. He's coordinating.
In massive voter fraud, when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. The Russians helped combat drones attempting to save years. And in the process, some workers lost their jobs when the collective
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve?
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, DELARA.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure, I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kinda nervous that I was there, you know?
Well then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Well, stop now, right? Well listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. after the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assumed that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Department of Sociology at Harvard. Dr. Stansfield Christensen. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
I found something.
Just in time. I was afraid you were going to miss the briefing. Where were you?
I just got off the phone with my contract and state police. They've got visual confirmation there are ARC members present in the building.
They'd better not go in without us. They won't, but we should tell Mac his timetable is fucked.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the Repertory Cinema yesterday at noon, but the camera doesn't show him going out.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Did he meet somebody there? How should I know? Dozens of people walked in during the next hour, but I didn't recognize any of them.
Anomaly detected.
Black.
Trace program initiated.
I'm going to Miller.
Access granted.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
I lost him.
Maybe it's the Diwali. Maybe they took out the train station to get us somewhere. How am I supposed to
Why aren't we...
That's me going in there.
Never mind.
Access granted.
Of course the police don't want him there.
What's the materials needed for a booby trap?
It's right there.
It's all about keeping your concentration.
I was called in to consult with the Palisade Bank last week. You should see the security system.
I used to work in a place like that. They had a cybersecurity team of 7, checking systems, updating codes, you name it.
I guess that's what makes them so hard to break into.
It's pretty messed up.
Even if they do get compromised, the data
Anomaly detected.
they have several
Trace
alternate
program
entities like secret
initiated.
passageways.
Access denied.
We have another one. On the floor directly above.
Pessimistically optimistic.
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization on a board and throw darts at it. Could be anyone, really.
I don't know.
Ask him yourself.
Anomaly detected. Trace
Art
program
doesn't make
access
sense because
granted.
of, you know, the obvious.
Tiny interruption and you're fucked.
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization on a board and throw darts at it. Art doesn't make sense because of, the obvious.
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
In pursuit, but they're losing him.
How many have they lost in
It's
the last
whoever
3
we're not
months?
thinking of. Could be anyone.
It's all about keeping your
Anomaly detected.
Ask him yourself.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Could be anyone, really.
What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage they exerted in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Pikehead.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade
Access denied.
have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured as it is. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archive in the world.
Around the clock, around the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It's a pleasure to speak with you too. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Reevaluate how we can coexist.
Access granted.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
It's whoever we're not.
That's gotta raise money.
The amount of data to ship through is huge.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
We could put the name of every organization on the board of the ours.
Hey, what's the check word for self-fulfilling?
That's gotta raise some
Antibiotic resistant strain.
In pursuit, but they're losing it.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
It's whoever we're not.
Of course the police don't want him in.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
The floor directly above.
Damn chance. Chatter on top of chatter. Oh, hello.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
More than a few around.
Can't go on like this.
The premises are secure. Continuing general patrol mode.
Dying in Golden City. This is Prague. Nothing's gonna happen here. Listen, I already bought our way in and those places are cheap.
Yup.
My teeth are falling out.
Rather, let's stay quiet.
Seems as though there are more police than usual.
Really? I would not know. I'm not usually at this stage.
Get stuck at the office?
We have a deadline in a few days.
Well,
there is
we'll
so
take
much
care of
to
it.
get done before that. I do not think we will make it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Don't make this meeting last any longer than it should.
Not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all.
Janus. If this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. That conversation we recovered, you know who Manjali was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the VersaLife Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
You're telling me to break into a bank?
Ark is being manipulated, set up to take the fall for something. Most likely another terror attack.
Fine. What about this Brown? Page mentioned him and some sort of council. Nathaniel Brown, maybe, head of the Santo Group?
Perhaps. Nathaniel Brown stands to earn trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes, but...
Janus.
Adam! The site's been compromised. I just spotted sentry drones headed your way.
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus's hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3447 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, unbiased and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic lake facility holds the largest and most secure data archiving vault in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws were passed. Sources close
Access
to the bank
granted.
that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere.
Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as court begins in San Francisco and pharmaceutical companies are antibiotic-resistant facility to define
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Kassan. Overlook, however.
Access granted.
A tady je další.
I did not like the way those guards from the bank were looking at me earlier. What happened? Are you alright?
Long ago was my last hit.
I guess I sat on the bench thinking belongs to the bank. Ask me to leave. Did you say anything? No way. They're much more intimidating than the police. Like they would not even hesitate to kill me. We should get it out of the road. Avoid any trouble.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Další podělaná plechovka.
Is this some kind of AUG protest? That's not just a display. They're for sale.
I'm good for now.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
No secondary device was found, but that doesn't mean we should let our guard down.
Everyone, just go home. We are handling this.
That's a clear case of a 512 right there.
We will use force if necessary.
Mr. Jensen, it's
Nomad Stanek, please, please, you must help.
Mr. Stanek, how did you...
My daughter, they're going to kill her. I gave your friends the slip, and when I got to here...
Where?
The Praxis district, an apartment complex behind the laundromat. Please, hurry.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Another one.
Ah, customer, right? What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikhail or the doctor, they're not here.
I'll take the hypostims.
Here. But that's all I have for now.
This place has a doctor?
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know he can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
But until then, I have to reiterate some things. Okay, followers, who else thinks there are far too many questions that Nathaniel Brown and his cronies in Santo are evading about this so-called log paradise in the Middle East? Like, how the hell are the drugs supposed to get there? Can he guarantee the safe passage of a sufficient supply of Praxis Kits?
Problems already. Play it today. On the right, take back out.
So you were some
Like a dog like that.
You know that she's a cannon, right?
Wake me up and get to work. It's not like to question leadership. We'll get you killed.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
Here, bro. What?
Can't even trust the department.
Adam, you okay? Those drones...
I'm fine. Whoever sent them didn't succeed.
Thank God for that. Listen, Janus just called. VersaLife is closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over there now.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything. But she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the Orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prakowska district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
already, like I am not a citizen here.
Well, look at this. We have a real shiny one here. What you got hiding in those arms, Clank?
This should cover the basics.
Keep your hands where you can keep them. 847? Kurva. What the fuck are you? Some kind of a super soldier?
What I am is in a hurry.
Yes. Yes, I bet you are. Go ahead, you're clear. Look, madam. Your papers...
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Whatever you need. You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. Stop wasting my time.
I have everything I need.
Fuck off then. Next time, maybe not fuck off.
God is the mind. He'll set you up. Опять спина болит, черт. When did organized crime become so peaceful? Just block it out.
Si koledujou o nakládač.
What took you so long? You need to get in there.
What is this place?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I evaded your agents, I followed one of those fanatics, and he led me here.
Where's she?
He said she was on one of the upper floors, but no one is allowed to go up there. These lunatics are armed, They'll shoot anyone who tries. What are they going to do to her?
It's okay. Mr. Stanek, stay here. I'll take care of it.